Hey guys, so in this video you're going to learn the basics of how to use Adobe Premiere Pro. The basics in cutting, understanding what specific things do, and I'm going to put together a few clips so you can see how I use it. This is any structured way to use it. Loads of people have their different ways. But yeah, I'm just going to show you my way, and hopefully you get some value and you implement it into you creating your own content. If you've been here before, thank you very much for coming back. If you haven't, smash that subscribe button, please. Much love. And yeah, we're about to get into the tutorial.
Yeah, so in this video, you're going to learn the basics of Adobe Premiere Pro. I have the up-to-date version on the Adobe Creative Cloud. So we're going to get into this. I'm going to show you just some simple features, some simple tools, and how I put together a video in a few different ways. This is not the Bible on how to do it. It's just my way of doing it. You'll learn many different ways of doing it once you get the hang of using it. So what we're going to do is name this. We're going to put this as a test video. Here is where the video will go. And okay, there's like loads of different settings on that page, but I'm not going to get into it like that. It's not that deep quite yet. So Control I is for import. Control I, or you can press right click, import, or you can go to file and import. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a song in there. So I'm going to add that in there, and I'm going to add some footage. So desktop, I've got Adobe Basics. There we go. All of this here. I can just basically press open, and then it'll go in there directly. But to keep things a lot more tidier, you can press import folder. So here in your actual, like on Adobe Premiere now, you've got assembly, you've got editing, color, effects, audio, graphics, libraries, and more. And keep it simple at this. This is the space that you've got. And these are exactly what they do. They assemble. This one's for assembling. This one's for editing. So you have your editing effects controls there. Here's for color grading, and then you can go into, once the footage is there, you can change the colors, effects, audio, graphics. It's pretty simple, to the point. I'm just keeping it really simple, guys. Literally, I'm just going to teach you about what things do, and then also a few of the tools here. So we've got our footage in there to keep it simple, and then editing. So we're going to start putting this video together. To create a sequence here, new item, sequence. Here is like all the different cameras and the settings for the videos. But I've done mine DSLR, 180p, 25 frames per second. I have used some 4K footage from my mobile phone, but I'm just chucking it in anyway and then just creating it. So this sequence is just going to be called test video. Okie dokie. And this is your sequence. You'll see now it's like filled out with more information. So here is V, so those visuals, the A's, the audios, all down below there. So we're going to add some footage in. Here is Raj on a plane. So here, there's different ways to actually get your content from here to there. You can either drag and drop the whole thing. We're going to change the sequence to the actual video setting. So you can actually just drag and drop it in, and like that. And what I want to do is I'm going to press C, which is to cut. It's a razor tool. Get rid of that by pressing backspace and just bring it to the front. So that's what we've got for the first section. Might make it smaller. So, and there we go. I'm just gonna cut this bit here. And the other way of actually putting content from in this section in here into your sequence is by doing this. So I'm gonna look for another piece of content. So I'm gonna go for this piece here. This piece here. So I've just dragged it in. Instead of dragging it in, you can select your in and out points, but the way to do that is double click it, and then you get the footage here, and then press play and say in and out. And that in and out, the in and out is I and O is for out. Gives you this section here. This section is the content that you're going to keep. All you got to do is grab it and drop it onto the sequence. That simple. I do find it is good to use. It's a lot easier to use as well. If you, depending on what you're shooting, I'm actually doing this on my laptop, so I've not got like crazy amount of space. I've got a desktop right next to me, but I don't know how to screen record onto that yet. I tried quite a few times, failed. But anyway, getting back to this. So yeah, we've got this footage. This is everything that's in the sequence, like I told you. And yeah, it looks really cool. Got smoke coming out of the chimneys. And yeah, that's it. What I want to do is speed this up. There's many different ways to speed up this content. You can either right click, speed duration, and change the speed. You can do like 250, so it's a lot quicker. Boom. Okay. More going on in there. Yeah. And then the other way to do it is to zoom in on the actual piece of content like this. With the content now, where it says FX, right click, time remap, speed, and you can actually change the duration here. So there you go, it's a bit faster. Done. But suppose if I wanted this to go gradual as like a ramp, use speed ramps in quite a lot of videos, transitions and so forth. And so it's going to start off standard pace and then it's going to go a lot quicker. And the way to do that is using the pen tool. You can either press P for pen tool, or you can go over here and click the pen tool. Click where you want it, press V, which is selection tool, if that's your cursor. And then you can basically bring this up here, make it faster, let's say 250, yeah, around about that. And you'll see that, okay, this bit here is normal speed, yeah, it's so abrupt, it goes faster. But if you want it to be a lot more smoother, all you got to do is click on drag the flags on the sides like that, and then you'll get gradual, slow, and then fast. There you go. I am going to get rid of the audio for these videos because they're not flattering, they're pretty boring, and I just don't like them, so I just want to get rid of them. So I've got rid of those there. And what footage am I going to put in next? I'm going to put in this video here of the car passing by, and to put it over the sequence. And to get rid of the audio, to separate the audio from the video, press unlink. You have to right click and then unlink, and then you can get rid of it. So in this footage now, we can see a car, well then, and turning right. And to cut that, we're going to press C, cut, get rid of that, press play. Press play is spacebar. Car's going past, stop. V, and yep, just snap it. So this here, this snap movement there is done by this here, which is the snap magnet. Snap magnet, anyway, yeah, it is a magnet tool. the snaps. So you can press S to take it off, and then basically it won't snap at all. It's very, very, you have a lot of control. That's what I love about Adobe Premiere Pro, is that it's just like, it's so, what's the word? It's just so, like, you've got so much control, and I love it, because it's just what you want as an editor, is to have as much control as possible to make the best videos possible. So the next clip I'm going to add in is this footage here of some people underneath a bridge. So it's going to speed up like that, and then it's going to drop off. I don't want this bit of footage because it looks, it doesn't actually look that bad. It's just, actually, I'm going to keep it. I like that. I like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to speed ramp this. I'm going to speed ramp it, and then it's going to slow down. And then I'm going to do another clip where it's going to transition to this bit here. It's going to be just like a few seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut there. I'm going to cut there. And then this bit here I'm going to keep. I'm going to cut there, get rid of that, press V. Boom. By the way, guys, if you want to trim footage, so for example, like the camera starts moving there, I don't want to keep that, I can just like click on the end. You see the bracket and the arrow? This is a trimming tool. So you can trim, and it snaps to this line here. And this line is obviously, this line is pretty much the god. I actually don't know what it's called, but it just goes across the screen and it tells you the duration of every second that looks continuous. Yep, so back onto it. This is what we're going to do. We're going to create a speed ramp. So the speed ramp now, we want it to be fast there and slow down when it gets there. So the way to do that is to remember FX, time remap, speed, use the pen tool, click on there. What should we do later? Do later? Just there. And then press V. What I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this up, make it real fast. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to cut this as well. Cut it there. Cut it. Cut. Boom. Unlink. Bring this next. Boom. So speed up like that, slow down. But I'm gonna stop the abruptness because I don't want it to be that abrupt. And plus I'm gonna make it quicker as well. So speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Boom. And I'm gonna just like feather that out. And then into the next clip. So it's just about, once you get to know how to use these tools, these are just like the simple basic tools. I'm just like kind of just smashing this together so you guys can see something, see in practice. To also do some transitions. Transitions do come inside Premiere Pro as well. The best way to do that is just click here where it says effects, and then you can put video transitions. These are just really simple ones, but they are effective. You can just put like a cross dissolve on there like that, and then boom. And next clip. I also use different like presets from other YouTubers. I use YC Imogen, absolutely amazing videographer. He does music videos and such forth. He does vlogs as well. Definitely go check him out. His presets I'll put them in the link below as well in the description so you can see those. I'm just going to carry on editing this video. So the next step is I'm going to add these bits of footage where I'm going into a store. I went to Prague. And this took place really, and I like just that bit there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drag it in like that. Like that, and then I'm just going to have Waf Waf, which is the logo of the like inside shot. So trim that down. Here, guys, is like the zoom in, zoom out. I didn't explain it, but yeah, it's like just being able to see your work at scale. So like you can really zoom in, which I really love, and you can see like in the waveforms. So for example, if you wanted to sync up some voiceovers or anything like that, or some music, you can actually just like go into it and then just like edit it accordingly. So it's to sync up voices or to make the song and beat with the video. It's really good for that. I highly recommend doing it because it just brings another dimension to your videos. But I'm keeping it simple for this because I know your time is valuable. Mine is too. Just want to show you how to do this real quick. So this is a quick transition that I got from YC Imaging, and this is how I put it in. This is it's a little bit. This is not beginner, but it's like it's useful to know because I don't really use the standard transitions. From time to time, I will, depending on what type of video I'm doing. So YC Imaging Pack, and then what I can do is I'm going to do like slide to the left. So, and to render, press enter like that, or let me just cancel that. If you click on the sequence itself, sequence render effects in and out, and it will start rendering. Yep, so that's sorted or rendered. So here's our video so far. With a few edits, that's with the speed ramp, going, the cars moving left, right, going straight, speed ramp and the people. Just different shot here, transition, going into the next shot here. So that is part of the video. Well, obviously the video. So obviously, what I want to do is I'm going to add text to this. Well, not obviously. I'm just going to add text to this. So to add text, I'd say click away from everything, so nothing's selected. Click T, and then I want the text to be there. So this will give you a graphic. Yeah. So to get the graphic, effects control. Effects control is where you can basically, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you because obviously it's a tutorial. I'm going to put the next day. Ooh, next day. And what I'm going to do is come to this section here where it says effects control, video effects, motion, rotation, opacity, and text. So the text is currently that font. I'm going to change the font to this. The next day, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But what I want to do is move it. I want to move it more to the left. The way to do that, you can click on the cursor like that and move it the next day, and it's done. Or you can use the actual controls. So you can use position, and this will give you the choice to move left or right, and these ones up and down. You can also scale it so it comes up bigger and smaller. And then you also have all of these other different settings. So you can do like rotation, which we don't need, opacity, which we don't really need. But you can animate it in to make it look cool. I'm not going to get into that right now. I'm just going to keep it simple. But the way that I'm going to put this one in is I'm going to have like a quick cross dissolve. Keep it real simple. Video transitions, dissolve, cross dissolve, put it on the front, down the back. Ooh, put it on the back like that. And now you can goes in, goes out. But I forgot to change the opacity, so I'm going to change the opacity back to 100%. So boom. Oh, guys, this happens when your computer has loads of like content on it, or it gets bogged down. If you got a souped up PC, it will work tremendously. But the way to get around this is you have these options here. You got full, half, or quarter. So if you put quarter, this will just basically downgrade the quality just for the time being, not forever, just for the time being, so your computer can function. Or you can go to half, where it gives you the like the quality at half, or you can go for full. It all depends on if your computer or your laptop can handle it. I highly recommend half or quarter. If you got a really slow computer, definitely quarter. If you got a souped up computer, useful. But use half because it's going to be a lot easier. So boom, that's all done. Going into the next shot, going to the next shot, another transition, and next shot. And that's all done. What I'm going to do is just add music, and then we're going to just bring this tutorial to a close. Just bang in some music right there. Boom. Hello. Yes, guys, so that is our video. So what we're going to do is export it now. So go to the last frame in the video and out. So in and out for your rendering. What you got to do now is go to export, which is in file, export media, or you can just press Control M, because shortcuts are the best. They make your whole experience, your editing time, a lot faster. This is just like my settings for rendering. You don't need to do these right now because I'm doing a separate video going into more depth about what it is, how it works, what it does, and so forth. So yeah, the video is going to be called test video. It's going to be on my desktop because that's why I need it right now. Just export. Boom. We are now exporting. Exporting is for when you want to put it onto YouTube, you want to put it on a memory stick to give to clients. It's just if you want to compress that whole file, and obviously if you're editing, you're going to want to watch it back, and it enables you to watch it on as many devices as you want. Yep, so just rendering now, and then we'll get to that. Yep, so now it's rendered. The video is going to be on my desktop. It should be right here. Done. So this is the video, guys.
So guys, that is how I edit on Premiere Pro, keeping it super simple. There's loads of options for you guys to choose from. I hope you liked the video. It was quite long. It's longest video I've probably done, to be honest. But I hope you gained some value from it. If you subscribed, thank you very much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, come on. I'm just giving you some value and showing some love. But anyway, smash that like button, share this with a friend, leave a comment down below of what you would like to see more on my channel or tutorials that you want to see. Yeah, because I want to start creating more content for the viewers, creating more content that's going to be more appealing to you guys. Yeah, so anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.